G'day, taxpayers. The morning after, I suppose, with the election outcome confirming an emphatic donkey licking of the coalition, a huge win for the Labor Party. Look, with a whole lot of seats still really close, of course, it looks that around about 90 seats to Labor out of 150. The coalition will be lucky to get 41 or 42. And the remainder are made up of independents and Bob Catter, Andrew Wilkie and other minor parties. Maybe a Green or two amongst that lot. So basically it's Labor with a thumping win. And actually they've gained a couple of seats in the Senate too. So their challenge of getting all their reforms through the whole Parliament, not just the House of Representatives but the Senate, is a smidge easier because they've got a couple more senators lining up from the 1st of July. Now, what's it mean for the economy? Well, probably the good news is that it's business as usual. You know, there's no nuclear power plants and petrol tax cuts and all this other hullabaloo that was being offered by the coalition. So, in a sense, there's a checklist, if you like, of things that are going to be unfolding, sort of near term and medium term. In no particular order, there's small income tax cuts being paid in the middle of 2026 and 2027. We're going to see student debt reduced. Again, not so much a stimulatory issue, but one of those ones that takes a little bit of the debt burden and ability to access mortgages from people with a high HECS debt a little easier. The housing side's one where there's going to be some exciting news coming through. I think that the Labor housing policy, while it does add to demand with the 5% deposit guarantee, with the government chipping in for the extra help in getting a mortgage with a 95% loan. They are actually the side that's looking to construct more dwellings, both social housing and also private sector, trying to speed up that approval process. And if you like, getting rid of a little bit of the red tape that's holding back some of the construction activity. So housing, my X factor issue for the next couple of years is that house dwelling construction will be, I won't say booming, but it'll be pretty strong. I think that there's going to be some more upside momentum to dwelling activity. The other thing, of course, is that on climate policy, Labor's going to be rolling out at a rapid rate the renewables process. Again, no nuclear power. It's going to be sunshine, moonlight, good times and boogie. No, sunshine, wind and hydro power that's going to be rolled out at a great rate of knots. So that's simple. So those businesses can get on with their job and not worry about whether they're going to be gazumped by a nuclear power plant around the corner. More spending on defence, not as aggressive as the coalition, which is probably a good thing. That the lift in defence spending will be moderate and reasonable, I suppose, within the whole budget framework, and a whole lot of other social issues. I won't get into the sort of healthcare, education, as important as they are, but they're not sort of the macro issues that I think that are going to be important. So business as usual morning as we get into our coffee and sort of contemplate the election results, and now it's on to watching the data again and looking at what our friends at the Reserve Bank are going to do with interest rates. So, the election results in, Labor ahead, markets and the economic effect is good in terms of a business as usual approach. Nothing to upset the apple cart here. Thank you.